So you have been in a long distance relationship, maybe for months, maybe for years, and now you are married. You are finally moving in together. It's super exciting, right? But what happens after that? What happens when two people who knew each other from far apart start living together every single day? It's not always easy. I'm going to share my story, my experiences, and the big lessons I learned about making that jump work. Hello everyone, I am Leo Bastian and welcome to Miles to Marriage and Beyond. I have been in 3 long distance relationships in my life and they all led to marriage, sometimes for many years, like my last 14-year marriage. And now I am celebrating 1 year of marriage with my wonderful wife Sasha. After our long distance journey, it wasn't always perfect though. There were definitely some bumps in the road, especially in those first few months after we moved in together. And that's what we are talking about today. You know, when you are far apart, you talk on the phone, you do video calls, you learn each other's schedules. But living together, sharing the same room, the same space all the time, that's totally different. We have a saying back home in St. Lucia, in Creole, that goes, you have to sleep with the fowl to know if the fowl is snoring. What that means for us humans are, you have to live with someone to really know who they are. When Sasha moved from St. Lucia to America with her 2 daughters, we had to figure each other out in a whole new way. I had my own ways of doing things, my own rules, my own ideas, and she had hers, and the kids had theirs too. Everyone is their own person, trying to find their place in this new family. My stepdaughters, who were 18 and 8 when they came, now 19 and 9, also had to get used to my ways of living and a whole new country and school. So in those first few months, maybe 3 to 6 months, there was a lot of misunderstandings. Even though I'm a very relaxed person and Sasha is quiet, living together physically, sleeping in the same room, it's just different. We had to find our common ground. We had to truly understand each other. I think the biggest reason for these misunderstandings is what I call a clash of histories. We are all individuals and we have lived separate lives before coming together. We each have our own experiences, our own past relationships, even our own past hurts. Sometimes people have been through really tough times, maybe even abuse, and they bring that history with them. I've noticed that sometimes if someone has had a very bad relationship in the past, they talk about it a lot. They might not even realize they are reliving the pain over and over, and then they bring that victim part of themselves into their new relationship. That's not fair to you, and it's not fair to your partner. Solution: you have to decide to stop talking about your past problems all the time. You have to let your partner see the real you, the person you are now, and not just the person who was hurt before. And you have to give your partner a chance to help you, to understand you, and to build something new with you. Another big challenge is when we let our negative ego take over. That is when we think we are better than our partner, or we try to control them or make them feel small. When we act like that, we will always have fights. The solution to that is, the key is to move from ego to compassion and empathy. Compassion means trying to understand where your partner is coming from. Empathy means putting yourself in their shoes. We all have things to learn from each other. I truly believe that everyone who comes into my life is there to help me become a better version of myself. And I hope I do the same for them. So, if you are feeling stuck, always fighting, remember, you both have your own ways in communicating. You need to understand yourself and understand your partner. Sometimes you have to change little things about yourself that seem normal to you, and your partner has to do the same. It's about gentle talks like, this is how I'd like this done. What do you think? And then you listen and you decide if it makes sense for you both to do. So there you have it. Some of the biggest challenges Sasha and I faced when we went from long distance to living together, and how we learned to overcome them. It's all about understanding each other, understanding yourself, letting go of the past and choosing compassion over ego. I truly hope this video helps at least one person out there who might be going through similar things. If you have any questions or comments about what I've shared, please leave them down below. This is Miles to Marriage and Beyond. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more real talk about relationships, families, and growth. And remember, be the best version of yourself. Express yourself. Don't be scared, and come out of your negative ego. Blessings and thank you.